What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to yet another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a day trading strategy that I absolutely love to use. This strategy has allowed me to catch the exact top 2 days in a row in the market. So real quick, as always, if you guys do find value in this video, make sure to smash that like button as well as clicking that subscribe and that bell icon. It would mean the absolute world to me. But without further ado, let's hop into the video. And then real quick, if you haven't already, I highly suggest you check out my new book, The New Age of Day Trading, the Ultimate A through Z Trading Guide on Amazon. It goes over my entire day trading strategy, what I'm going to be showing you in this video, but in much more detail, exact SPY and QQQ strategies, stop loss strategies, and so much more. So again, if you guys do want to check out the new book, The New Age of Day Trading, the Ultimate A through Z Trading Guide, the link will be down in the description. Alrighty, so let's discuss this day trading strategy that has allowed me to catch the exact top 2 days in a row in the market. Now, the strategy that we are going to be discussing is known as the Fibonacci retracements. I know I talk a lot about the Fibonacci retracements, but I want to show you guys how you can use it on an intraday time frame. All right, so I want to show you guys how we can use the Fibonacci retracements to identify market tops and market bottoms. So like I said, 2 days in a row, we were able to catch the highs. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I found those levels. But an area that I was watching today was actually on NQ. So if we just go ahead and clean this chart up, what you want to identify in order to use your Fibonacci retracements is, first off, what is the overall trend? Now, multiple different time frames are going to show you multiple different trends. On a monthly time frame, we're currently uptrending. On a weekly time frame, we might be downtrending. On a daily, we might be uptrending. And then on a 1 hour and 4 hour, we might be downtrending. So if we're looking at the 1 hour time frame right now, what are we doing? We are downtrending. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So because price is currently in a downtrend, we want to be using the Fibonacci retracements for a reject. So because we're in a downtrend and we're looking for a reject, what we want to identify is a clear-cut pivot high and a clear-cut pivot low. What I mean by that is the highest point of price before a strong aggressive move to the downside, and then the point where we bottom out and start making our move back up. So if we're looking at NQ, the last clearest high to clearest low that we have is going to be this high to this low right here. And as you can see, that was the exact high today on NQ at 14,806, and then the market made the next leg down. I unfortunately did not catch that trade. We're going to talk about the trade that I took today, and this is how I use Fibonacci retracements intraday. So if you ended up taking that NQ trade today, you were able to catch the exact high on QQQ. But because NQ came up and rejected off of that 61.8, well, if we break it down to a 5-minute time frame, what do we notice right here? We had the highest point before a strong aggressive move to the upside, price bottoms out, and then it starts making its move back up. So if we head on over to the Team Bull admin chat, you can see that I put this picture out before price ever even came back up towards this 355.40 and this 355.70. So this is all that I had on the chart. This is all that happened. This was at around like 10:15 to 10:20 that I had this high all the way down to this low. So now if we head back on over to the QQQ chart, the same exact thing. Here is our high, here is our low. And we want to look for price to come back up towards the 50% retracement and the 61.8% retracement. Now, why did I take this trade? If we break it down to a 2-minute time frame, I am always sniping my entry on smaller time frames because we are going to truly see how is price reacting at that level of interest. So as price comes back up, we could potentially set this higher low at the 61.8. As I started to notice QQQ was rejecting off of the 61.8, I started my position, and as price continued to reject off the 61.8, I added to my position with a stop loss right above these highs. So what the Fibonacci retracements are doing is it's letting us know where price could potentially set that lower high, and then that way we can hop into the trade and then catch the next leg down. Because remember, if we're truly in a trend and we come up and we set a lower high, we should go down and set a lower low. So that is exactly what happened on QQQ. So like I said, when I am using Fibonacci retracements intraday, I am using a 5-minute, maybe a 15-minute to identify where's our high and low or where's our low and high. And then I'm breaking it down to a smaller time frame to snipe my entry. So maybe even here we had a, same exact thing. Price comes up, reject, 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 boom, price continues down. So remember, when we're downtrending and we set a lower high, we should go down and set a lower low. So that's exactly how I use Fibonacci retracements today to understand where this high point could be to then catch that next leg down in the market. So now if we head on over to, I believe it was SPY yesterday. Yes, it was. If we head on over to SPY, I did the same exact thing. So if we pull up SPY and we take this pivot high, pivot low right there, price came up as it rejected off that 61.8% retracement. We got short and we were able to catch a beautiful move to the downside. Now, here's the thing. You can also use Fibonacci retracements on multiple different time frames. So if we head on over to ES and let's go to the daily time frame, because as you can see, price bounced off this 50% retracement yesterday. You can see that I took this pivot low to pivot high all the way up here. So it depends. Where are your low and highs? Again, multiple different time frames are going to show us multiple different areas that we can use Fibonacci retracements. So we could have watched that 43.09 for a potential bounce on ES. So as we can see, price comes down, it breaks below the level, reclaims it, makes it support, and then it moves to the upside. But for the sake of this video, like I said, we're only focusing on the intraday Fibonacci levels, mainly the 5-minute and the 15-minute is where we're going to be finding those highs and lows. Let's head on over to maybe Tesla. Let's see if Tesla gave any good levels today. Actually, let's see if it gave one yesterday. Let's take pivot low, pivot high. And as you can see, price pretty much came down yesterday and hit that 61.8% retracement, made it support, and then boom, made the next leg up. So if we're looking for a bounce, we're going to be finding an impulsive move. We're going to find the low before the impulsive move to the upside. As price starts pulling back, we can then take that pivot low, pivot high, and we're going to be looking for price to find support at these levels. Again, the most important thing that you want to pay attention to when price is trading at a Fibonacci level is if we're looking for a bounce, we're looking for bullish price action. If we're looking for a reject, we're looking for bearish price action. Bullish price action, we're going to be looking for long lower wicks. We're going to be looking for more buying volume. When it comes to looking for rejects, we're going to be looking for bearish candlesticks. So if we head back on over to QQQ today, we're going to be looking for those bearish candlesticks, and we're going to be looking for selling volume. So if we take pivot high, pivot low, again, we have bearish price action, these upper wicks right here, or this upper wick right here, plus heavier volume telling us that there are sellers up at this area, which validates a short entry with a stop loss right above this high right here. And this is how you're going to be able to identify these low risk, high probability trades and catch these with trend entries. There's multiple different ways that you can identify with trend entries, but for me personally, I've noticed that Fibonacci retracements honestly have been the best way for me to catch with trend trades. But that is going to wrap up this video on Fibonacci retracements and how I use them intraday to identify high probability, low risk with trend setups. If you guys would like to see more Fibonacci videos, definitely make sure to smash that like button as well as clicking that subscribe and that bell icon. It would mean the absolute world to me. And also make sure you guys tune in every single morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time, where I do go live here on this YouTube channel and give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. I hope to see you guys there. Everybody have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.